These are the stories making the headlines in the Hot 7 Nightly News. Shot 3 times. One lucky man lives to tell us the tale of being accosted, robbed, and shot.
I was kind of frightened because I didn't even know what was going on at the time. If it's kill me, come and kill me. If it's rob me, come and rob me.
Former Grosley MP Emma Hippolyte confirms to Hot 7 News her intention to contest the Soufrière-Fonsègue seat come the next general election. And the local media walk out on the Tourism and Broadcasting Minister for his refusal to answer questions surrounding the implications of the murder of Bob Hathaway. We have the details of these stories and much more coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovely and Amy Joseph.
It is Thursday, the 17th of January, 2019. Welcome to the Hot 7 Nightly News on Flow Channel 117 and also simulcast on KISS FM. I am Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. A Grosley bus driver is recounting the harrowing ordeal that he underwent last evening as he made his way to his home. He told Hot 7 News that he was accosted by 3 masked men who robbed and shot him 3 times. Solange Alfred tells us more.
The last thing that a hard-working individual wants to walk into is a life-threatening ambush. This is exactly what Grosley bus driver Ignatius Jean-Baptiste alleges happened to him as he made his way home in New Village, Castries, around 7:45 p.m. on 16th January. Jean-Baptiste recounted the harrowing series of events where he faced an attack from 3 masked men who left him nursing 3 gunshot wounds to his legs and unable to perform his daily duties.
Yesterday when I came from work about approximately 7:15, walking to my home, 3 masked men approached me and started shooting at me, asked me no questions. When I fall down, put the foot up to my throat, then 2 of them rushed to my side, searched me, take my money. I had about $900 on me, and my ID card and my license was in it. So I need my license because I do bus driving work.
Jean-Baptiste says the emotions rushing through him on the evening of the 16th of January were that of sheer panic, fear, and confusion.
I was kind of frightened because I didn't even know what was going on at the time. If it's kill me, come and kill me. If it's rob, they come and rob me. All I just feeling is just gunshot wounds. Like you see, I got 3 shots to my legs, right? But they passed out. They went in through here and they came out through here. And then I got another one a little lower down. It went in and came back out again. Alright, so right now I'm just home resting my legs and I don't know what's going on. It's not an easy experience to go through that. I would tell anybody. This thing is like it's like hell on earth, and that thing have to stop because it's not. The fellas is not coming to you with knife or thing. Them fellas coming to wound you, kill you. You even know where the shots is taking you. Praise God, he take me on my leg. Praise God, I up today and I'm alive today. But it's not an easy experience to face. I want nobody to face that kind of experience.
The bus driver shared his opinion on the perception of the New Village neighborhood as a crime hotspot.
New Village is born with Lapansi, Mondidon, Bois-Patat, and these places, the fellas migrate from those places, come into New Village and actually commit crimes and leave it as New Village people is bad. You understand? So I would tell you New Village is not a bad area. I won't say New Village is the bad area because I could tell you I'm born and raised there. I'm 54 years now. And all my life is in New Village.
The 54-year-old was rushed to the hospital via private vehicle. He was treated and discharged. He is now recovering at home. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
Are tougher gun control measures needed in St. Lucia? The Royal St. Lucia Police Force at a recent press conference opened up a Pandora's box of information revealing that over 62 firearms were recovered, with 8 of them being recovered in the month of December alone. Rochelle Gonzalez reports.
The top brass of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force has proven that they are a force to be reckoned with after revealing that officers had a successful year of recovering illegal firearms as well as making arrests for the possession of them. During a press conference last week, the Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibility for crime, Wayne Showery, revealed that the police have been making steady headway in bringing perpetrators of gun crime to justice.
We arrested one of the main perpetrators in the West Tech robbery. He's remanded as we speak. Investigations continue into the East Winds, the Bellevue, and the Ideal Bakery. We are pursuing some very interesting leads in the Ideal Bakery robbery.
Throughout the year 2018, the police recovered 62 firearms, with 8 of them being recovered in the month of December alone. ACP Showery lauded police officers for a job well done.
So we want to thank very much our operational units, our police officers, and even the public, because we could not have recovered those firearms without that coordination and that help coming from everyone.
Of the 8 firearms recovered in December, 7 persons have been arrested and charged for possession of said weapons. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
Local media walked out on Broadcast and Tourism Minister Dominic Fady after he refused to respond to questions surrounding the impact that Robert Hathaway's murder may have on the island.
Moments after members of the press saw the tourism minister's sentiments on the possible impact on the tourism sector as a result of the homicide of British national Robert Hathaway, this was the reaction which became the highlight of Thursday morning's press conference.
This is having a really negative impact on our nation, because I'm getting reports from the UK that the reports made by the British press are basically painting St. Lucia to be this violent war zone. As the broadcast minister, don't you think that responsible journalism is a necessity over there and down here, but more so over there? Because I mean, whatever pictures they're painting of St. Lucia as a result of Hathaway's death, this could have a detrimental effect on our market.
What I want to say to you is that I think I'm at the risk of repeating myself, and that is the Home Affairs Minister is going to take the lead on speaking on this matter. That's a policy decision by our government. Any other question as it pertains to the destination tourism?
She is the wife of Roger Pratt, who was killed.
I will say the same thing to you as it relates to Mrs. Pratt. Thank you very much. Honorable Harmon Gill Francis is going to take the lead on speaking about crime. My specialty is tourism, and I will stick to that. Is there anyone else? Micah? Yeah. Micah, you had a question?
Dominic Fady, who also serves as the Information and Broadcasting Minister, refused to answer the pressing questions which fell under his portfolio. The exchange following the questions further muddied waters of an iffy relationship between the government ministers and the press, and eventually led to members of the media leaving the conference earlier than anticipated. Miguel Fevrier, who is the current president of the Media Association, called the turn of events frustrating.
Essentially, Rochelle, I think it all started after your question, seeking some answers from the minister as to whether he's concerned about the UK media's reporting on the Bob Hathaway murder in light of the fact that the UK is our second largest source market. I saw nothing unfair in the minister's question. I think it was fair for him to answer, being that he is the broadcast minister and the minister for tourism, but he chose to defer to the Minister for National Security and the police, which is his prerogative as well. Likewise, it's the prerogative of the members of the media to decide to not entertain or not continue with the press conference if they believe that their questions are not being answered sufficiently. So the way I see it, the minister could answer or choose not to answer, and the media can choose to walk out. I don't think there's anything complicated about that.
Thursday's walkout was one of many tense brushes between the media and government ministers. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Former Grosley MP Emma Hippolyte has confirmed to Hot 7 News her intention to contest the Soufrière seat in the next general election. Hippolyte, who was born in Soufrière, rates the performance of the current MP under the UWP government as dismal. She says she has the moral authority, integrity, knowledge and capability to serve Soufrière for Saint-Jacques.
Emma Hippolyte is going back to her roots. She was born in the West Coast tourism-driven town of Soufrière, and come the next general election, she intends to vie to become the parliamentary representative for the people. Back in 2011, as a political novice, Hippolyte secured a narrow win against Leonard Montoute in the general election for the Gros-Islet seat. In 2016, she lost to Montoute, who won a resounding victory in that general election. She has now set her sights on Soufrière and says she's eager to use what she calls her strong skill set to uplift the constituency.
I still offer myself to the people of St. Lucia. The people of Soufrière have asked me to consider representing them, and it's a matter that I have presented to my party as well. I'm always grateful for the people of Gros-Islet for giving me the opportunity to serve them in Parliament, but I'm hearing the request from the people of Soufrière, and if they are serious about it, I'm willing to represent them. I believe I have the moral authority, the integrity, the knowledge and the capability to continue setting an example and representing my people. And I'm offering myself in that line to serve my people.
Hippolyte says youth development, improvement of the health sector, and boosting the tourism product are her main focus. The town, she says, is a diamond in the rough, which has not been allowed to shine with full splendor. She says the human capacity is there, and if the people of Soufrière are up for the challenge of spurring greater sustainable development, so is she.
When I walk around, I engage the young people. I look at our hospital. I look at the playing field. I look at Soufrière as the center of tourism in this country, and there's significant work that we have to do so, to guide it properly. The whole issue of the environment, where we're heading, our bay, values, there's significant work to be done in the town. You have the square boarded up for years. I mean, I don't know. But Soufrière has such potential, and we have the right people to do so. We have the people to sit together and to direct the future of our community.
As for the incumbent Soufrière MP Herod Stanislas, Hippolyte says his performance, like that of his government, leaves much to be desired. She argues a lack of appreciation for the plight of the people.
Well, he has performed just as his government. They have not performed. In essence, they have brought St. Lucia back 2 decades, and they've caused pain to the people, the same people who put them there. You walk around and, yellow or red, everybody's screaming because they do not have any vision. They went there only to look after themselves and their friends and foreigners. They have not paid attention to the needs of St. Lucians.
Emma Hippolyte will have to go through the party's candidate selection process to receive the nod. That process includes interviews by select committees and members of the National Executive. 3 interviews are held to vet individuals offering themselves as candidates for the party. After that, a selection is made by the selection committee. If 2 or more fitting candidates are in the running, the committee may allow the matter to go to a runoff.
Come Wednesday, the 23rd of January, the Department of Infrastructure will officially sign the consultancy agreement for designs and will launch the Millennium Highway and West Coast Roads upgrading project. This will signal immediate commencement of the project and will deliver complete rehabilitation of the Millennium Highway, reconstruction of the West Coast roads from cul-de-sac all the way to Soufrière, design for construction of a new ancillary bridge and a robust island-wide road safety program. The work will be done with grant funding from the Caribbean Development Bank, the United Kingdom Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund, An injection of approximately 150 million in the local economy is expected as a result of these projects. You're watching the Hot 7 Nightly News. When we come back, a former minister says, "I told you so," on the issue of gaming slot machines. The president of the Vendors Association and the mayor are at loggerheads again, and the opposition questions the PM's explanation for the postponement of the highly anticipated inaugural horse race in Vieux Fort. Stay with us.